What's up, YouTube pipe community? This is for my friend Odie's daughter. Sun coming up, coffee going down. Cold here today, raining, not snowing, raining. I've been sick all week. This will be the first pipe I've smoked since my review on the plum cake last Saturday. And I still wasn't going to do one today because I probably can't actually do a good review on. But I'm going to do my best, and then I'm going to put it into a mason jar anyway, so I'll revisit it next week, next month, whatever, and go from there. But I got a couple things really fast I want to talk about. One, if you watched my video there a couple weeks ago with the mold issue, I had another one. This was from a tin that I already had open, and nothing got into it. I store everything in a cellar, no sunlight, no heat, perfect temperature. I've been doing it for years, just like cigars. I got cigars that are 15, 20 years old. And it's not Cornell and Deal. It's Dan Tobacco Patriot Flake, and it is from March of 14. I did a review on this. I don't know when. I don't know if this was the same tin or not I did the review on. It may have been. But anyway, this was open for a while. And I was going through my cellar the other day. And how I usually do it is I'll open a bunch of tins up and I'll leave the tobacco in the tins for several weeks, couple weeks anyway. And then when I get some free time, I'll take the stuff out of the tins and put them in mason jars and label them and set them and forget it type thing. So I was doing that with this. The tin's still all the way full. So upon opening it, after, I didn't want to touch it. Look at it. Look at that. If you could see it out here, this doesn't do it justice. That is not sugar crystals, my friends. That is mold, and I mean bad mold, growing, really fluffy, thick mold. There you go. You see with the light hitting it right there. Look at that. So it just goes to show you that it's not always, look at it, one blender. That's going right in the garbage. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Like I said, it was sealed. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing got into it. Just happens. So today I'm going to do, I told you I'm losing my voice. Germains, I'm going to stick with Germains. King Charles, we're going to try to get through this one. This is a fairly new tin. And I had one more thing I wanted to hurry up and discuss. Actually, a couple. One, I was on, let's open this really fast before I start blabbering too much. Wait for it. I was on a tobacco forum, I'm not going to mention which one, the other day, and I was reading about YouTube pipe community on there. It smells fantastic. But anyway, they was really bashing the YouTube pipe community bad. And some of the stuff I actually have to agree, they're probably right. One thing they were stating was that all the old bigwigs on YouTube, the celebrities, they all wanted to be monetized. They all wanted money back in the day. And now that YouTube's demonetized and everything, they're all jumping ship. Which, to each their own. I've never made a dime off of YouTube. I've never tried to monetize anything ever on YouTube. But if you want to, that's completely up to you. I don't have a problem with that. But anyway, they were really bashing some of the big names on YouTube about jumping ship or just not even making videos anymore or hardly making any at all because of the money issue nowadays, which they're right about that. And the other thing they was talking about was how YouTube is basically just an infomercial. It's all it is advertising their goods, people selling their wares. All it is, commercial this, commercial that, which they're kind of right on that also. Now, again, that's a thin line. I myself have showed pipes on YouTube many a times in the past. And over time, I realized that that was, you know, me just trying to advertise and show off my stuff. You hardly ever see me ever show a pipe on YouTube anymore. I might show something that I made very rare occasion if somebody might ask me for it or show me, you know, send a picture. They're not on Instagram or whatever. But for the most part, I don't do that personally. If you do, that's fine. I'm not condoning you. I'm just saying what they're stating, why a lot of people are bashing the community. And like I said, for me, if you know me well enough, you know I sell my pipes on eBay, so I don't have to show them on YouTube. But anyway, that was another thing they was really harping on bad. And then the third was how people come off so egotistical and like, I don't know how you say it, all the people, I don't know, I can't fucking talk. The other thing they was talking about was like people acting like really egotistical and really trying to play the educated role and the part, wearing the fancy hat or the old-fashioned this or looking the pipe way this, you know, just like playing a role instead of like just being yourself. A lot of people were talking about how that looked just so fake. But, you know, to each their own. You know, they could be right, they could be wrong. The one thing I really disagreed with was them saying that the community was just like a sham, that no camaraderie or anything like that, which I think behind a keyboard on a forum is so much more lame. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they look like most of the time. You don't know how old they are. You don't know if they're a male, a female. You don't know anything about them. On this community, I've met almost all my friends on this community. I've met them one way or another somewhere in the country. I've met them at a show, at a meetup. They've been to my house. So I think that's total. I think that's the best part about YouTube is the interaction where you can actually see somebody. Yeah, and they were talking about going live too. They were complaining about a lot of people going live in these 2 and 3 and 4 hour long things. And I understand that also, unless you're there live in the live feed. You know you're not going to go back to it hours later and sit there and watch a 3 hour live feed. No, I agree with that. But, you know, I think they're wrong about the interaction with people. I mean, this is really about as personal as you can get up front, other than meeting somebody face to face. So I wanted to hurry up and get that off. That coffee tastes like hell, by the way. I think the coffee was stale. But anyway, this smells really good. I don't even know what all's in this. I didn't even look. I've had it before, but like I said before, it's been many, many moons. The mixture of Latakia, Oriental, and Virginias. So there you go. It smells a little grassy, a little hay. Not much smokiness going on at all. Smells really mild. It is wet, so we're going to let this sit a little while. I'm done rambling, and we'll get back to it. And we're back. I can't wait to actually really taste this when I have my cold over with. I've been smoking this for a couple minutes. I have to say, it's pretty tasty. Really mild to me. But I am getting some nice taste. Like I said, this was just more me wanting to get out in the shop today a little bit and smoke something since last Saturday. I will go back next week sometime when I'm feeling better and definitely revisit this and really get to taste it. But what I can taste, it tastes pretty good. Just a nice, light, grassy. I'm really picking up the Virginias. Not much Latakia. There's just a little bit of smokiness there I'm picking up. I'm not picking up the Orientals. Just really nice, really smooth. No burn at all through the retrohale. No tongue bite, absolutely none. I actually did need to let it sit out a little longer. It was a little wet. But anyway, getting back, one last thing about pipe forums versus YouTube community. Those of you that, a lot of them that are in the forums do watch us. So I'm calling any yins out that live in the Northeast. Once again, April 25th. It's a Saturday. We're going to be at Boswell's, Chambersburg, PA. You want to come and meet up and see what the YouTube pipe community is all about and all of us? Come on out. We'll be there all day. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on, but right now I'm not allowed to say nothing about it. Stay tuned for further announcements. I like this one. I like this better than I do plum cake. That's even with the cold. Just cold and rainy here, no snow. Working out in this, I work outside in the weather all year round. It makes it rough when you're sick. I'd rather it snowed all week than cold rain like that. Anyway, if you've had this King Charles mixture, leave your comments below whether you like it or you don't like it. What you think of it. Said I know this was a newer tin. I believe this is the tin I just bought over the holidays. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Talk to you boys and girls next time. Buck, buck.